I'm really sorry for the girl. It was just business. I'm a professional.
That's what everybody keeps saying. I'm just a professional. Everybody keeps saying that to me. I'm just a professional. I'm just a professional. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing that. You understand?
On this one, real quick, y'all, I want to tell you guys what a prostitute is. Because I think it's important for everyone to know this, because if they don't, they're never going to wake up. You see what I'm saying? So, real quick, y'all, the word prostitute is profession. It's profession. So whatever your job is, whether you're a lawyer, a doctor, work at AM, PM, Burger King, that's your profession. You see what I mean? The institution represents the place that profession is in. Okay? So Burger King would be the institution that profession of flipping burgers would be at. The hospital would be the institution that the profession of medical services will be done at. The police department will be an institution where law and police and all that kind of stuff will be at. The Congress and the White House will be the place where the political profession will be at. So there you got the profession and the institution. And there you got prostitution, right? So that's one aspect of understanding it. And then he's twisted a little bit because everything is understood in a full circle, right? So basically, you have a prostitute that's on the corner. You know what I mean? So that's her profession, okay? Is selling her body, for money. But the money that she's getting it from institutions, like the hospital, like the courts, like from the judges and the lawyers and shit that's having sex with her or whatever. You see what I'm saying? The doctors, from the hospital, you know what I mean? Because she's dealing with the doctors, she's having sex with the doctors too, you know what I mean? So her profession is to get money out of other professions in all institutions. You see what I'm saying? And this is what make her a staple to this system that we're enslaved by right now. So the prostitute, the great whore, she's taking everyone's focus, which is, you guys know the great whore is America, right? This is the great whore. She's turning everyone into a whore, turning everybody into a prostitute, meaning making everybody work for her. She turn into slaves. So turning everybody into whores is turning everybody into slaves. You see, and this is why if a guy used to get caught for pimping, I don't know if it's still on the books, they used to call it slavery. You see what I'm saying? If he was pimping somebody, right, they would call it slavery. So that's the thing here, is that the whore, which is the Statue of Liberty, you know what I mean, she's got everyone enslaved, while at the same time telling them that they're free, that she didn't give them freedom. But no, she didn't lock the chains on them. You see what I'm saying? Her profession is to get people in their profession inside of these institutions. Okay? Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys all this, because this is also the mystery of Babylon, mystery of the great whore. So, in the Matrix, you seen the woman in the red dress, right? Neo, you see the woman in the red dress? Look again. He turned around and she turned to the agent, right? See, because the woman in the red dress represents the prostitute, the whore, that's taking everybody's focus and attention off of the job they are supposed to be doing, or how they're supposed to be looking at everything. So that whore, she is a staple to this system. Like Tupac said, money rules the world. Bitches make the world go round, right? That's what he said, right? Women make the world go round, right? Because the woman is a staple to Satan's system, because she has so much influence and persuasion and seduction that she can be used to take somebody out of their right state of mind if she has been took control of and manipulated for the wrong reasons, which is what's being done here. Because basically our leaders, our controllers, they are breeding us, okay, into this farm to work for their system. This is what's going on, okay? And the way that they're making this work so good is they using the prostitute as the staple to make this thing go around. You know, because a lot of these guys out here, they go to work, they go get nice cars, they go get houses and all this stuff for her. You see what I'm saying? You call them a tricky, you call them whatever they want to, but this is what they're doing it for, right? So she's making this thing go around. And other countries are starting to wonder, how the hell is you guys selling all these products to people that they don't need? That's because they got them chasing that woman, right? They got them chasing that woman in the red dress. You see what I mean? And she's making this game work. You feel what I'm saying? So not only is that prostitute a staple for their system, she's also a representation of every man and woman in this nation. Why? I say that because everybody out here that is working for the system is prostituting, okay? They're all prostitutes. All of them are in these professions that is locked inside of these institutions. And the word pimp, just to throw it in there for you, means power in my person, okay? You can flip it away you can flip it around a couple of different ways, but power in my person represent him that have himself, him that have his spirit, okay? So power in my person, that's what that represents. That's what that means. And a prostitute is someone that gave up their power to a pimp or to a god or someone that is proclaiming their power. You see? So someone that takes up a profession that works in an institution that's giving up their artful power or their benefits or their productivity to a system is being pimped. You see? Because the institution is to trap the profession. All right? The institution is going to trap the profession. That's how that works. And it also depends on whose institution is it. These are institutions of white supremacy. Okay? All these institutions out here are institutions of white supremacy. Period. Okay? And these institutions of white supremacy wanted to trap the artist's art, which was his profession, his skill. And this is how slavery came about in business, as we know it today, was started. You see what I'm saying? So the professions and the institutions is what is turning everyone into prostitutes in order to get them to conform to prostitution, to work for the pimp, the one that has the power in my person, which today out here is the politics. Because they know the game and what's going on and they pimping everybody with it. You see what I'm saying? Are you looking at the woman in the red dress? We'll look again, nigga.
That they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was. Look again. Who's it? This isn't the Matrix. No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them.